we're going to the beginning of creation, where it was all darkness until God spoke.
Oh boy. That's the wrong one.
Band members, make sure you have everything set before you get on stage, because this is what it's going to look like.
Can I have creation up there? There you go. Thank you. Can you imagine nothingness? Yes.
Real quick, did we change your location, or are you just...
Yeah, he told me to stand here.
Okay, cool, just making sure. No problem, sorry.
All right, cool. Can you imagine nothingness? No air, matter, or distance. Can your mind obtain the substance of substanceless existence? See, even before didn't exist. Time was not, and when time was not, God was still living. Try to think of nothing. I'll wait. Did you do it? It's possible you simply tried to conjure empty space. An empty room, perhaps. Or maybe you thought of space. Either way, you thought of something in something's place. Or maybe you focused all your energy on resisting any image that could pop into your head, but that still is something. All things could be traced to an origin, and nothing arises from nothing. Something created demands explanation, a creative base. Even the emptiest of vessels still holds space. But before that, before existed, God is, then nothing. And then suddenly an explosion. Beyond our comprehension, matter into existence, time given inception, stars being suspended where our eyes can reflect them, one God dressing up his living room by dimensions, infinitely small to him. The universe was commanded into existence. It couldn't reason against his master, and some would actually claim that all of this was disaster, coordinated by random, meaningless chain reaction. What they're seeing is plain, but they can't see it at its depth. Because what they call Big Bang is really God's breath. But back to God's power. See, God's power you can't beat. Look up to the sky, marvel at it like Stanley. This is God's doing. This God who has no limits. We are in the garden, in relationship with him. We have been created for glory. That glory fitted for only God, only one object of our ambition. And we've been given all that we need to go on living. In fact, we don't need a thing because need doesn't exist. We got it all. Everything that a human could ask for. He made us from dirt without searching the ground for it. He made us with his word. He didn't need to shout for it. He whispers and the oceans restrain when they found shore. His silent voice commands that the canyons tumble and form. His shout would quake the earth to its core. Look at his grandeur. Look at his majestic worth. By the very word of his mouth, his earth came into being, and its being is in him like warmth from the sun. We were made in his image, the image of one. And like light comes from the sun, God's enduring love above us. Look around you, his light is among us.
Alex, give me one more shot. My bad. I thought that was the last one. It was a little different.
I was just ready to scream, almost lost the whole throat on that one.
Go back to the slide right before this, please.
Let me check my vocal crack. Okay, we're good.
Can we start his silent?
You got you.
Mike, come on back.
You scared me when you did that. All right. All right.
I thought this was the last slide.
Yeah, I got you.
No, that's good. Well, it was a lot less than the one before it. So
All right, let's go.
I'm learning.
His silent voice commands that the canyons tumble and form. His shout would quake the earth to its core. Look at his grandeur. Look at his majestic worth. By the very word of his mouth, his earth came into being, and its being is in him like warmth from the sun. We are made in his image, the image of one, and like light comes from the sun, God's enduring love above us. Look around you, his light is among us.
Praise you, Lord. So Carrie, you're filling here. That kind of thing. This is just the song intro. 1, 2. Whatever comes,
Whatever goes, there is one thing that I know: you are faithful.
you are faithful.
So I speak out your word, has the power to change my breakthrough. You're my breakthrough. I will trust you. I will trust you. 'Cause you are never-ending river, flowing full of power, washing over me.
Okay, so let's assume we get that. Does everybody know what happened there? Hold on. Okay, so it's monitors. That was a problem because I mean, like we just all bailed. God, you just try and like survive without your monitors. Make your monitor changes and breaks and stuff. Like, don't all just bail on the whole song if you can. Okay, so I'm gonna hope that that's what just happened there. Let's go from the big intro thing, the click. So I'm not gonna worry about Alex, and we'll try that one more time so that singers can get a feel for what's going on there. Eric, bring us in. We're on the bridge groove. 2. Oh yeah, gonna pray your name. 1, 2, 3. Might need to call them to their feet here or something if they're still sitting. 1, 2, 3.
Whatever comes, whatever goes, there is one thing that I know: you are faithful. Yeah, you are faithful.
So I speak out your word, has the power to change my world. You're my breakthrough. Yeah, you're my breakthrough.
And
I will trust you. I will trust you. 'Cause you are never-ending river, flowing full of power, washing over me. I will run into the water. Jesus, take me deeper, saturating me. In the midst of despair, you are God, you are there, you're always with me, you're always with me. And I will trust you, I will trust you, 'cause you are never-ending river, flowing full of power, washing over me. To the water, Jesus, take me deeper,
saturating me. I don't care what it looks like, I'm diving in. Nothing will stop this passion when I'm praising Him. I don't care what it looks like, I'm diving in. Nothing will stop this passion
will stop this passion without praising. Oh, I don't even need to do that because it's just me. Or just you. We'll figure that out. Okay, now let's take a second and adjust some monitors. I don't feel like I can turn very much up. Like all of my stuff, Matt, I'm down at like minus 30 and
Check,
minus
check,
40
check.
on like guitar. I cannot turn Cody's guitars up at all. I'm sorry. Are you saying?
Yeah, we're gonna need to do something about putting the wireless signals in different. Because I think that's what had happened was like everyone turned me up to hear me, and then they came in and it just blew everyone's ears dry. Yeah, that's what the attenuator on. Like
Everybody's leading something.
all the wireless. So if you could throw that into another channel of some sort. Okay. Because I think there's
Can you talk?
Mason's in 14, and then you have like 11, 12, and 13, I think are.
Can that's good. Can we go from that? Can we just do that transition, the end of River into Glorious, please? Ah, 54. Oh my God.
That's right. We have 36 minutes.
So we're on, right? I can't remember how that bridge ends. When I pray. Oh, please give me bass back. Whenever you're ready.
Glorious. Shout it out and glorious. Make it loud and Jesus, we shout your name. Jesus, we make your praise glorious. You are glorious.
My God, you reign forever and ever. How great your name. Your love remains forever and ever. You stay the same.
Shout it out if you know he's good.
Sing it out, for the Lord is good. Shout it out loud, you are glorious.
So
Glorious.
shout it out and
Glorious. Make it loud and Jesus, we shout your name. Jesus, we make your praise glorious. You are glorious. Whoa.
how you are glorious.
My God, you reign forever and ever. How great
Your name,
your love remains forever and ever. You stay the same.
Shout it out.
Shout it out, shout it out. If you know He's good, sing it out, for the Lord is good. Shout it out loud.
You are
Melody.
glorious. Shout it out and glorious.
Make it louder. Jesus, we shout your name. Jesus, we make your praise glorious. You are glorious.
Oh, you are glorious. Oh, shine, Jesus, you shine.
Still got one more, but you're good.
For all the world to see, you are glorious.
Oh, I heard that,
Shine, Jesus, you shine for
You got this one?
all the world to see. You are glorious. Sing, shine, shine, Jesus, you shine for all the world to see. You are glorious.
You are glorious.
Glorious.
You are glorious. God, you are glorious. Glorious.
Shout it out and glorious. Make it louder. Make it louder. Jesus, we shout your name. Jesus, we make your praise glorious. You are glorious. God, you are glorious. Glorious.
God, you are glorious. So we will praise your mighty name. We lift you up high above. 'Cause you give light, you are love. I think that was mostly good. We could probably tighten that up just a little bit, but that felt pretty good. Eric, you're really solid back there helping us find our way through it, so thank you. I don't think we need to run. Excuse me?
Do you want acoustic while you're singing that first verse?
No, I just want it to be keys. Acoustic should come in right after the first chorus, but I don't need to play. If you want to play, I can I might even take this off during this song since we're going to go into a long part where I'm not going to play. So, but we don't need to run that song. So let's go to the end. We come out of the bridge into a big chorus. Let's just go to big chorus, please. After bridge, probably going to do another bridge. Matthew and whoever else is gonna want to know. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So, breath. It's our breath. That's where we go from. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your breath, our lungs.
We pour out our praise. Pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise. You are
Great are you, Lord. Whoever that does that.
your breath in our lungs. We pour out our praise. Pour
Last
out our
one.
praise. It's your breath in our
let's go to just Mike here so he has freedom to kind of do what he needs to do. Alex, you're coming up right here. Oh, great are you, Lord. And I feel like each time I'm going to have to take this back. I wonder if that means I need to be on the left and not in the middle. No, I think you could. I think the better thing would be to exit that way. Mike, just do that one more time for Alex, and then we're not worrying about lights right now, right? Okay. Yeah, I'd say just exit that way, and when you come back, just make that. I don't know. I feel like it's weird to crisscross before, but I feel like it's weird to crisscross after.
They're working on lights right now.
I am, and it's just me for a while, so you could actually just kind of slowly make your way around back over here. But I prefer that we go to the quickest off so that immediately focuses to Alex, and then we mess around during the song. Your middle, you would go that way, because you're the same distance from either side, and you're coming back to that side. No, you're coming back to the middle. What one is this? Yeah, you're coming back to the middle, so it doesn't matter which side you go on. What did we say? You go that way. Middle person goes that way. So you think 3 of us come this way? Okay, middle person comes this way. So us 3 come over here after. What's that song we're just doing? Great are you, Lord. It's the first time we have to worry about this. Us 3 come this way. You go that way. And then during I Surrender, just kind of slowly, you got some time. It's like the chorus or whatever before you sing.
Yes. Yes.
You're still over here for the next set.
I can't talk to you in this.
We're moving after redemption. Sorry. Yeah. So just think about whatever we were talking about will be after the second, after
What
the
do you
third
play in that?
spoken word. Okay?
Quick question.
What are you playing while
yes.
he's playing?
Which spoken word do you think redemption is? Is that the third or fourth
Are you-
one?
Some
in your
minors.
mind?
Redemption is the third one.
Because is there something you want to
Yes.
land on?
Good. I'm glad. That's
Yeah,
good.
when we get
That's the way
close,
Keller put it together.
I'll
So
sit
I'm
on
just
the
following
Redemption and
him.
restoration, kind of
Okay.
similar.
And then
so
I'll
I just
count
wanna
us
make
in?
sure.
No, you're
Okay.
good. You're right on track with it. So can we just, Mike, can you take us out of Greater You, Lord, and into that spoken word?
I can do that.
No, definitely not then. I would say that you will have to switch after he's done, probably sometime during verse 1.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
I don't know. You got to figure out how to make one guitar work for both songs. But you're literally right behind him. I mean, we can't have all that activity. The only thing I could think is that if you had your guitar, maybe I'd like some feedback from you who are looking. If you had it over here, then you could just walk right off the stage when he comes on and change your guitar over there and come back on with it when the singers come on. But you can't change your guitar back there at any of those points that we have right there. No, we cut that. It's just keys behind Alex during the fall. And it's you who starts it. Really, I mean, all we need is pad and that lick. Not until he's done, because he's playing towards the end. I don't know. We can try. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like you switching. Right.
If you
Let's you guys think about this. I can't get stuck here. We got way bigger battles to fight, so we'll figure this out, Cody. Thank you for pointing that out. That is an important thing for us to address, but we can't stop right now. So, Mike, take us out of Greater You, Lord, and Chael and Ashley, if y'all could help with some direction on how to handle that. Cody, they'll help us. So I'll kind of probably keep doing a little vocal until I know that you're making a move, and then I'm going to shut up so you can do whatever you want to do, Mike. That feels like it sets the tone for Alex. You go. You're good, Alex.
Look around you. Who could possibly render an explanation that grounds you? What philosophy or belief system could explain your surroundings? In a world where narrative is resounding, even if unmeasured and untested, we think with our reactions and react with respect my thoughts. when this thinking's corrected. We're blind and we don't know it. Or maybe we do. Maybe we see our hypocritical thinking as clear as the sunrise, but we choose to blind our eyes from the fact that maybe, just maybe, we're scared out of our minds. Look around you. The only explanation fitting, the only viable belief is that something is wrong with the world and this isn't meant to be. Is that something is off. And for goodness we long and seek, but that goodness is shallow as ankle deep. All of humanity shares a disease. We on the same boat, navigating most violent of seas. We rock the same clothes, medicating our minds with generational vices. Recreational high with anything that entices. Our intention is blindness. Because what we don't know won't hurt us, right? Wrong. What we don't know will be our demise. And we can't say we don't know what we try to hide. I said we can't say we don't know what we try to hide. Let me digress. Because see, my point in this is plain. The only comfort we know stands juxtaposed with our pain. And it isn't by, wait, I messed up. All right. Like Adam, we all fit with the fig leaf. Yours and mine are just more subtle and woven into our cultural habits. Like, yes, I'm doing fine. Nothing to see, keep passing. I'm good and how are you? Hope you aren't reading past this. End my phrase with God is good and keep my weakness trapped in a cloak of self-sufficiency and good old Christian habits. Like I'll just trust in his will when really I'm seething at him. Like God will work it for good when really I feel abandoned. Like I'll just pray like I should when really I barely talk to him. Oh shoot, am I lost or just wandering false sewage in hopes that I'll fall through it? Let me digress. Because see, my point in this is pain. The only comfort we know stands juxtaposed with our pain. And we know it's not by design that we experience death. See, our tears can testify to this claim. And it's easy to look to the world for a target to blame, like highlighting their flaws could possibly pardon your shame. Whether it's ISIS, LGBT, abortion doctors, loose change, or the other side of whatever political party you claim. You notice that finger is always pointed out to the world, and maybe it's like Adam telling God, it's this woman you gave me. You see, we use these things to say the end is coming nearer, but the truest evidence of the fall is in the mirror. Even in a perfect world, we'd have Adam and Eve ruining the fun for all of us, who were fine with the trees that God had installed for us, right? Like we wouldn't do the same if Satan gave us a chance to be God. Like we wouldn't curse his name for the earthly things that we want. Like we don't do that every day when we forward his calls. Our voicemail is a worship song and a devotional log. We're more concerned being certain we are indoctrinally flawed, while the fruit that we think we bear is getting rotten and soft. It's the fall.
Here I am, down on my knees again, surrendering all. Let's just stop for 1 second here real quick. I want to ask a couple questions. Are we better on sound? That was the fall again. We were too loud. It was too distracting. That everything was on track. When they end, is it better if the vocals are right in? I mean, when they end, when Alex and the Spirit, is it better if it's here, like right there, instead of some time? Okay, all right, that's what I'll do. Thank you.
Do I sound okay?
Anything else you see?
Sure.
Agreed.
You want him coming in sooner? Is that what I'm hearing?
Please.
Yes. We can do that. I'm
The
afraid it's gonna
sooner
distract.
he comes in, the easier it is for me to get emotionally invested in the last couple lines. Yes.
Okay. Let's try it again. Can we try that again?
Whole thing?
Hold on.
Yes, please.
1 second.
Gotcha.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes.
1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you feeling that, Alex?
Like the last quarter.
But I mean, where are you feeling that music starting? You got like a.
When I start saying whether it's ISIS, LGBT,
Okay.
abortion, because I feel like that's the part where I can
Okay.
get most passionate.
Okay, and so then back me up like a paragraph, 2-3 lines before that.
Is that
The only. Okay.
Well, because I'm going, let me digress. Is a line before that.
Okay, you go. And I think you're coming here already, Mike, but I know looks like you're doing something. We're in the middle of the fall, so you're in here in your C sharp minor groove. And Chris, you're coming in pretty quick.
So I'm coming in at the.
Yeah, just watch me.
Okay.
Let me digress. Because, see, my point in this is plain. The only comfort we know stands juxtaposed with our pain. And we know it's not by design that we experience death. See, our tears can testify to this claim. And it's easy to look to the world for a target to blame. Like highlighting their flaws could possibly pardon your shame. Whether it's ISIS, LGBT, abortion
3,
doctors, loose change, or the other side of whatever political party you claim. You notice that finger's always pointed out to the world, and maybe it's like Adam telling God, it's this woman you gave me. Because we got a list of things we use to say the end is coming nearer, but the truest evidence of the fall is in the mirror. Even in a perfect world, we'd have Adam and Eve, ruining the fun for all of us, who were fine with the trees that God had installed for us, right? Like we wouldn't do the same if Satan gave us a chance to be God. Like we wouldn't curse his name for the earthly things that we want. Like we don't do that every day when we forward his calls. A voicemail is a worship song and a devotional log. We're more concerned being certain we are indoctrinally flawed, while the fruit that we think we bear is getting rotten and soft. It's the fall.
Here I am, down on my knees again, surrendering all, surrendering all. Find me here, Lord, as you draw me near. I should be here, desperate for you, my fault. Desperate for you, and I surrender. Find me, I don't know the word, with mercy and grace unfold, hunger and thirst. I don't think we have time to run this. Do we need to run it? Let's run it. Sorry, let's keep going. I'm stretched wide. I know you hear my cry. Speak to me now. Speak to me now. I surrender. I surrender. I wanna know you more. I wanna know you more. I surrender. I surrender. I wanna know you more. Just wanna know you
don't stop there.
I feel like the light should fade here, but I don't know. Rushing wind, Jesus, breathe within. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way. Amen. Like a mighty storm,
Stir within my soul. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me.
come on, sing it out.
Like a rushing wind, Jesus, breathe within. Lord, have your way. Lord, have
pick
your
it up.
way in me.
Come on, like a mighty storm.
Like a mighty storm, stir within my soul. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me.
Whoa. So we praise you, God, and ask that you would have your way. Oh, like a rushing wind.
Jesus, breathe within. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me. Like a mighty storm, stir within my soul. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me.
Again. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way. All the way to the one. Bah, 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 bah. Chorus, here we go. I surrender. We all want to go to that minor chord. I surrender. I want to know you more. Just keep playing through that. Oh, can you bring that? That's right.
Y'all killed that.
There's a chance that we'll want to do more there, like we talked about a couple weeks ago when we did that song, keeping that do, 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 do. And then we may rise that chorus back up into that bridge. If we do, it'll be right into the vocals. There won't be like a little instrumental like the first time in the bridge. If you guys start hearing me go, like taking that vocal up, I surrender, I want to know you more. Then we're going to go back around. I'm going to kind of look to them and see what's going on. We got some wiggle room here, so I don't want to exhaust it early. We got really good songs late, so I don't know what to do. Then Mike, let's not mess with this transition until we know what's going to happen. I don't want to get stuck on it. So you have shifted us with finesse into the key of D. It's pretty hard from E.
Matt, what's the tempo on this?
What? I think by the end don't worry about that for now. But I do want to bring a click in sort of towards the end at that 69. And I'm not 69. Yeah, that's Beautiful Exchange. You don't still have it at 71, do you? Need some help there. I don't know. Talk with Chael. Figure it out. How do we get out of that? I can't figure out how to get here.
To get to this?
Yeah.
From the other side?
Yes.
I'll find something.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, you want to work? Well, you want to work transitions today.
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that one now because it's totally you. So good luck.
Awesome.
Yeah. See how good of a leader I am.
I got you.
Okay. So then let's do that one though, because this is one of the more weird songs that we have. I definitely want to do this one tonight. Hopefully we can get through 2 more songs. Time's it. 9:30. 23.
What you
One more
what you
song.
need
Okay,
from
we
me?
won't do.
Mace.
Yes,
What do you need from me?
I would like to do Restoration after we do one more song. Well, everybody's gonna cut out here at 9:30, so it'll just be you, me, and Mike, and we'll.
Cool. Yeah.
Just spend some time.
Works out. Yeah.
Is that all right with you?
That's perfect.
Okay, cool. Yeah, How Deep the Father's Love, can we go? How you feeling about this? Good? Okay. All right, we're following you. Everybody's following Carrie. Yep, it is. Can we have slides for How Deep, or you busy working back there? If not, yeah, don't worry about it, Brittany. If you're doing other stuff, we're good. We got them.
So I just start.
You just go.
How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure.
So I would
I
just
need to
like
slow down,
take,
right?
yeah, just
every
take your
one of
time with that,
those
especially in between. You know what I mean? In between the lines. I think your pace starting off was good, but Father's love for us, how vast beyond all. So you kind of guide those guys almost with your breathing. It's almost like a cue for them. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yes. What you got?
Good with that.
The
I actually
recording is
like that.
rushed.
The last time Sarah did this.
I was like, the recording is rough.
I know. I like to slow down too. I agree.
Good. I'm with you.
Okay.
Feel like you're going too slow and you'll be
Well,
perfect.
Because the recording, there is no
Yeah,
breath.
yeah, she
before
blew
the
through
No.
that.
Yeah. Let's change that.
Okay. All right. How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measures, that He should give His only Son to make a wretch His treasure. How great the pain of searing loss! The Father turns His face away as wounds which mar the chosen one bring many sons to glory. Behold the man upon the cross, my sin upon His shoulder. Ashamed, I hear my mocking voice call out among the scoffers. It was my sin that held Him there until it was accomplished. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished. I will not boast in anything
this.
But this I know with all my heart, His wounds have paid my ransom.
I think it'd just be better to sit there for a minute on that and then come in. Let's just keep working through this. We'll come back and talk about vocals and stuff in just a sec. So instead of bringing in the lick right away, let's just bring in the chords, kind of like they do on the track. So we're on this D. If you want to do it, so it's not, nobody likes me counting. So I'll just give you a hey. All right. We're counting into the B minor. And then let's play through the progression twice. No, let's play through it once and then bring in the. Does that make sense?
So verse to the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You don't want it right here?
Are you switching voices there? No? So that's what I want to hold off until we play through it a couple times. So it's just the progression first. I think that's what the track does. I feel like the last time we played this song, it was awkward. So go back to that D. We're all just sitting on that last note.
More pad then.
I want more of you.
I don't have any pad for this song, but if you want pad back, I can put it back.
Well, what about Matthew? We need big pads on that B minor, big pads. So we're all on that D chord together, and we'll come in. If you guys got to go, this is late as people can stay. I don't even know what's going on with childcare. So whatever you got to do. I just want to get through this last transition here. Then we're going to work on a spoken word thing. So I totally understand if people got to go. If y'all want to hang out just to see what goes down, how it all works, great. Yeah, you're good, E-Rock. Thank you, brother. Take your time, Mike. I think by the end of that, we kind of dialed in there. And the bigger parts, it moves. There's not those breaks, right? So. But other than that, all the patient, methodical kind of walk through it, I think is better. I don't think it's possible for people Jeff, we need to listen to we need to listen for vocals on that song.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm not gonna start like I just kind of like pulled back at the start of each word, so it just kind of feels like
I'm just worried about our vowels, our A's in particular. I can't think of what other vowels, I's.
like why.
Like the diphthongs, I want to make sure we're following our lead and I singing A and then on the changes.
I just threw it back in. It's in.
I don't think so. I think this is
Song
where
to me is mostly very straight on what we're going through that.
So we're not
So just listen for those, and when Carrie's doing that, or Sarah, if she's here, if she's doing the bend,
I've got
then we
delay.
bend.
So
If she's not, then we don't. Does that make sense? Probably just err on the side of less bends.
what are the notes you're doing though? Is that what you're doing? So for B minor. Doing that twice, right? Then to the G.
So I felt like as I was listening to the vocals, it was like, answer. You know what I mean? Like this trickle down of answer. father was supposed to be discharged today.
For the third chord and the fourth chord.
In which case we would be
That wasn't what you were
obviously
doing?
here in
It was
time.
just the same progression?
But then I didn't get confirmation that that happened. I thought she was going to confirm with me that he got released. If he didn't, then it might change things. Da 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 da. So it's all you on that chorus, and then the bridge also is all that. So those are the three. Okay. All right. I'd love to spend some more time working, but I just don't think it's the right thing for us to do. I think we should be released. We didn't touch fullness tonight, did we? Jeez. Okay, it's gonna be fine. All right, let's jump in. Alex, come on, man. Sorry, come on up.
Let's do it. Hey, Mace.
Hey, Alex.
Are you Are we gonna do when we sound check on Saturday though? We're gonna actually run through it.
I think so. I hope so.
Cool.
We usually try to do it all.
Cool.
How about some restoration? The last one.
That one I was telling you about.
Okay, yep. That one I got loaded up. I just don't have anything right now for redemption, so I'm not
Go
sure.
ahead.
That could be just general, generic, hopeful music.
Hopeful, generic,
It's hopeful. You know, you're talking about basically Christ.
a little,
Forgot about that one.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah. How about throw that in somewhere on redemption? See what happens. That would be. I wonder if people would be. I rip open my shirt and it's just a Superman logo. Big J.
well, I gotta get to B, right? Because we're owning the Lion Lamb, right?
Hey, look at me. I'm Chris.
So I'm at my normal volume.
Cooler than everybody else on this stage. No offense to everybody on the stage. I mean, he is pretty cool. I'm the least cool on this stage. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Mike, we had talked about like.
This is the dark.
You can improvise. What up? Yeah, right here. All right. Can you hear it? The call from the King himself. All armies with knees have knelt, for the God of Jacob is back. From his army receive your help, for a war is coming. Look beyond the mountain. Look as the skies open. Who is it that you see riding with mouth open? A sword protruding as truth on a white horse sitting high, while King of Kings and Lord of Lords tattooed on his thigh. Oh, he's coming back. Watch as the stars turn. His brightness they cannot handle. The rocks retreating to dirt. The mountains shaking and trembling. Oceans revolt and twirl. Cause at the sound of the trumpet, he's returned. And trust me, you don't want to be on his bad side. I said, you don't want to be on his bad side. See, Satan is prepping demons, fitting them into armor. You could probably hear him now, shaking at the thought of Yahweh, God of heaven descending. Last time this happened, he took a 3-day nap woke up and walked out his grave. You should have seen their face. They was like, ain't this the dude we buried 3 days back? Well, it looks like it only took them 3 days to demolish what we were gonna spend an eternity to accomplish. But that was last time. This time, he's coming for his crown. See, last time they gave him a crown of thorns and he accepted his fate. But this time, instead of blood, there's war paint on his face. Last time he left in shame, our shame to be exact. This time he comes to reign with fleets of angels at his back. Recognize, because even Satan is waiting. See, he don't know the time. Why you think he's working so hard? That boy's scared out his mind. He knows when Jesus returns, there'll be no hell to reside, no hell to hide, because God's coming with vengeance in mind. And Satan is no joker. I know he remembers Sodom, but God is coming back with his Robins to clean up Gotham. If I were you, I would be hyped. This the moment you awaited. All disease, sin, famine, communism, greed, hatred, rotting teeth, grief, cancer, lawless deeds will meet their maker. Or rather, join their maker in the lava that awaits them. God is not playing. You remember the money lenders. Well, that was rage tempered. God's anger cannot be measured. And God's mercy towards us is the cause for hearts to tremble with gratitude, joy, and utter reverence. Our God is no punk. Forget what you saw on TV. He's called the Lion of Judah. I know you've seen how lions hunt, and I know you heard the lions roar. Well, God's roar will roll back clouds. He made the universe with a whisper. Imagine what happens if he shouts, Christian, take heart. You will finally be united with the God that society told you was distant and unfounded, with the God that atheists have tried desperately to discredit, but no one can deny his omnipresence. And we will run to him as a deer pursues water, because on that day, God has brought us home. That's my favorite one. That's like my favorite one.
Just buzzed. I don't know what that was. Just buzzed.
Like, you know what I mean? If we time that loop out,
Oh, Mike.
Too much?
I think that was, yeah, because what I'm wanting is, I want this to be more of like, this is gonna sound weird to say, but kind of like I'm trash talking. It's weird to say. It's almost like I'm like, it's this to me
Right. Okay, so
creates more poetry for me in my mind, and it makes it more of a kind of like,
you talk about what I just played.
yeah, what you just played makes it for me a little more like just spilling truth, whereas, which I am, but whereas what I'm looking for is kind of more like something that I can like where it's like it feels like a real warning, like a real threat to the enemy and to, you know, all this world's woes and everything.
How do you want
Victorious.
to communicate that?
Victorious.
Well, yeah, but so what I was just doing is major chords, which is big, successy kind of stuff. So if you have like very what he was talking about, almost like, well, no, that's more Superman, that's more redemption. So
I kind of like it to be more not. It's gonna sound weird to say, but more aggressively happy. It's weird. More not maybe like perhaps like a change in how it's played, but more of an aggressive sound, or more of like a think of like what you would imagine it would sound like when the skies roll back, like a kind of like real thunderous. That's why I was trying to explain like strings are big, vocal chants would be like huge, like high vocals, like angels almost chanting, like we're coming, like get out the way, we're coming for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm trying to figure it out too. The best thing I can give you is that O Come Emmanuel. That song to me creates the perfect mood for it. So however you want to imitate that would be perfect.
That song? But it's not the same one. He's got a version.
Well, the version that I
had,
have, any song of that though to me is perfect.
Well,
It's
the big difference that I hear is that's minor. You're
Right.
playing right.
Yeah,
The
minor
thing that
chords.
he just played for me was not.
Yeah.
Because that O Come Emmanuel feel would be like you'd be playing lots of G sharp.
Right, but I'm not. How do I get us back to B major?
As long as you stay in G sharp minor, the relative minor, you know what I'm saying, of that.
What if you just played O Come Emmanuel?
Right. I could try to think what that might even be.
Test, 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 test.
Not like the melody notes. Maybe not like actually. Like, but you want movement, is what you're asking. No. It doesn't have to be movement. It could be slow and drawn out. But that sound like that. I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe. Like we could try that. Like if you literally just play that song. I feel like it goes with the thing because it's talking about that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I also feel like it creates the perfect amount of like dark and light mixture.